guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be playing the penultimate episode of the Norwich City career mode. This is only the penultimate episode if we do not reach the quarterfinal of the FA Cup, or the semi-finals, should I say. Or is it? No, it's the final actually, isn't it? Or the playoffs. So here you can see we do have the games. So I'm going to play Fulham, simulate Preston, play Brighton, simulate Leeds, and then we'll see where we are from there. So the lineup for this game is Lafont, Pinto, Martin, Close, Olsen, Pritchard, Malumbu, Howson, Rashika, Hughes and Oliveira. So after Hughes' last game, I can't drop him, okay? And everybody else in that team, I believe in, obviously. I won't select him if I didn't. Rashika, I didn't realise how fast he actually was. He had 95 acceleration and 89 sprint speed. So I'm going to run a bit more with him. But let's get the win against, I forgot who we're against. It's not Leeds, it's probably Leeds, I think. Now the game's against Fulham. Alright, Howson, Malumbu. Malumbu's just threaded it over to Oliveira. I'm just going to shoot, and it's been saved. Right guys, it's half time and it's 0-0. Right at the end there, you would have saw I had a shot with Oliveira because they were catching me up, so I didn't really have a chance to take any more touches than I did. Everybody's been playing decent. No one's been playing outstandingly well. So second half we can do better. Here we go. Chris Martin, Yazabed, Tom Kearney, or Tony Cliff it is actually. I thought it was Kearney. He was substituted on earlier in the match. Scott Parker had an injury and he's broke the deadlock. That was such a FIFA 13-esque finish, that was. Just looked how powerful it was. Like, nobody does that, but 1-0 to Fulham. I need to come back from this. Hughes has got it to Howson, who's got it to Olsen. I'm just going to take a long shot and it's not in. Right, okay, we're going to make some substitutions. I'm bringing off Pritchard and I'm going to bring on Brady, see how it goes in the central role. I'm going to bring off Hughes for Che Adams, and I'm going to bring on Assombalonga for Oliveira. Oh, Assombalonga, Che Adams, he's going to finesse it and it's almost gone in. Oh, here we go, Aite's on the ball. My defence wasn't doing it. He's had a shot. Lafont hasn't even saved it, has he? What the hell is wrong with his keeper? I need to get rid of him. Why would a keeper do that in real life? Every game. Every game is making a mistake now, and I've had enough. I'm going to put McGovern in for the next match. I've just got a red card for Close. I just paused the game so I tackled them. Apparently it's a red card. Let's just go into the instant replay now and I'll see what actually was worthy of a red card. Okay, so I've just got a red card, as I just said. That isn't red card worthy, is it really? They were going nowhere. Yeah, fair enough it was a bad challenge, but it's not a red card at all. Right, it's the end of the game and we've lost 2-0. This team is so inconsistent, seriously, like, I'm on a good streak of games and then I just go to losing a load. It's not on really, is it? And then we've got Leeds, I think I'm simulating them next. No, it's Preston actually. I'll get it right this time. Last time I think we drew like 2-2 to 1. So definitely not an easy game, but I'm only simulating it. So I'll come back to you guys once I've got the best overall team. So in this game against Preston, if we win it, it could see us go up to... now I think we're going to stay where we are actually, because Villa's goal difference is way too good. And yeah, we're not going to move places in this game, but Preston, if they win, they will come closer to us. So for that reason, we need to win it. So we've got a game against Preston now. It's the best rated team. And in case you guys didn't see my last video, it was on Sunday that I uploaded it. And I uploaded it really late. So you guys go check it out if you haven't. It's a shout out Sunday. And for all you know, you could have got it. Or maybe... I do go through the rules a bit more clear. So I made a graphic... What am I even saying? I've made something that shows you guys what it is. So go check out the rules, and if you want one, follow them. We've won Preston 2-1. Awesome result, to be honest. It's really, really good actually, because that stopped them from catching us up in like the next 2 or 3 games. And now we've got to look forward to beating Brighton. I just said beating Brighton. Seriously, Toby, we're not going to beat them. So we're going into the semi-final against Brighton. I almost said quarterfinals and sound like a bit of a retard. But the lineup is McGovern, Pinto, Martin, Close, Olsen, Dorrans, Malumbu, McGrandles, Defoe, Brady and Asamoah. Yet again, I'm trying to trust Defoe. What an idiot I am. Hopefully I won't be thinking that at the end of the game because the bag does an hat-trick and we're going through to the final. Right, Brady. Oh, Asamoah struck and we've scored. He was having a shocker of a game up to yet. And, well, this is completely off the cards. Nobody would have thought he'd be scoring, but he has. Fucking what a set piece that was, you know. I whipped it in. I didn't just float it, I whipped it in. Asamoah, no matter how bad a game it has been for him, it can change a game in a blink, as you say. But it's 1-0, let's keep hold of it. No, I've just got a red card for Defoe. I didn't even mean to do that, and I've got a red card. That's fucking stupid. Do you know how you press like X, like once you've done the slide tackle to get back up? It didn't fucking do it till like 10 years after. Right, Michael McGovern has knocked it up. Brady's got onto it from Asamoah pass, and he's got it back to Asamoah. What do? I don't know what to do. I'm just going to shoot. Stockdale saved it. Brady. Malumbu, please. Yes, we've scored. One player down from them. They've got 11, we've got 10, and we've still managed to score. That was a goal to be glad about. An own goal from, I think that's Pock and Yoli. Almost cracked my player as well, which he did actually. What a counter-attack that was, and that's just, it's a nightmare for Brighton, that's what it is. Oliver Norwood, Ince, Peralta shot and he's scored. Okay, it's game on now. He's also been like Asamoah was, just playing really bad, and he scored, so game on. Okay, so it's half time and we're winning 2-1. It's not often that I say it's half time and it's anything other than 0-0. But obviously today it isn't that. We've had 6 shots, 3 on target, and obviously 2 goals, which isn't bad at all. I'm going to just make a quick tactical change. I'm going to go 4-3-1-2 and play Brady up front with it. In fact, no, I'm going to take off McGrandles for Adams and play 4-3-1-2 about the cam. So that is what I'm playing. You can see it there. Let's do better than we have been in the first half, even though we are going into the break 2-1 up. Right, Asamoah has got it up to Adams. He's reached it. I'm going to do a low cross. A low cross again. No. Asamoah. Such a shame that is. Right, Che Adams. Yes, we've got through to the FA Cup final. I'm not saying that we're going to win, but that is a fantastic result against a side who were causing us a lot of trouble in that game. Manu did well since he came off. He was a bit weak, but he was alright for Brighton, obviously. But yes, we've got through. I'll show you guys who we've got when it's announced. I don't know if it's announced now. We've got Liverpool. Okay, this is going to be, it'll be a good final. This will be in the final episode. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the games that we've got left of this season. Then in the next episode, we're going to have the 2 playoff matches in the semi-final, the FA Cup final, and then the playoff final if we reach it. So expect the next episode to be the best of the series by a mile. Okay, so we have an away match against Leeds, and this side, it's all good on ratings apart from McGrandles. I forgot to look, and we've drawn 1-1. Okay, could be better, but it could obviously be worse. So we're now at home to QPR. Same lineup I'm going to go with, which is Lafont, Pinto, Martin, Close, Olsen, Naismith, Malumbu, Hassan, Defoe, Brady and Oliveira. I about breathed myself out. What the hell, Toby? But we have won 4-1. Why did we do that substitution there? I don't know. But Pinto, House and Defoe, yes, and Oliveira getting the goals. Fantastic win that was. And we now have QPR in the final, semi-final, sorry. Let's see who else made it. It'll be there. Forest and Ipswich. So it looks like Forest were knocked out by Aston Villa in the late push for the what's it called? The championship automatics. So you can see the table here. This is the finished product. So oh, look at that! It came down to 2 goals. Could you imagine if like Villa just like Could you imagine if Forest just beat Villa by like 2 more, or just beat them? They'd have got promoted. So, in case you were wondering if your side got relegated, Barnsley fans, yeah, they did, okay? I don't know any Barnsley fans, but your team got relegated, lads. Burton and Rotherham were the other teams. To be honest, on paper, they're the teams you'd expect, so no surprise there. Preston getting a 7th finish, so that's a great finish for them. Wolves, Fulham and Derby won't be proud of theirs. 15th for Derby. Well, we're getting promoted next year. They say, no, you're not, lads. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. And next episode will be the best one of the series by far. 2 playoff semi-finals and then 2 finals potentially. Could potentially win every single match for once. Watch me. I hope I don't slip up in the finals. If I do, I will literally just have a full simulated season or some shit like that. But this is the end of the episode, so like, subscribe, enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.